College athletes generate billions of dollars a year because of their hard work, and they should be compensated for it. These athletes are responsible for bringing millions of dollars to their schools, but will never see the fruits of their labor. Is it really fair that the National Collegiate Athletic Association, or NCAA, makes millions upon millions of dollars off college athletes and don't give them a dime of it? If you sacrifice your time, body, and social life for something, don't you think you should be compensated for it? First, I want to tell you why I feel college athletes should get paid for their services. Next, some oppositions to why some feel they shouldn't receive any pay at all. And finally, what a Division I college athlete is really worth. It is a fact that NCAA sports are million, even billion-dollar industries, and the players are directly responsible for this income. With all the time and work athletes put in, they truly deserve something back. Scholarships are nice, but not all athletes receive them. Division I athletes put in nearly the same amount of work as professional athletes, along with balancing schoolwork, but many times see no rewards. According to the Hartford Financial Game Plan Survey, less than 2% of Division I athletes go on to become professionals and receive major payoffs. It is really not fair that these athletes take such a huge risk with little to no reward. It seems like the NCAA is prostituting these athletes for their talents and money. The NCAA is run like a business, with the athletes being their selling point. It is like a business that doesn't pay their employees. The athletes do not even have the time to get part-time jobs, and for the ones that do, it is regulated. They are only allowed to earn up to $2,000 a year. For the student athletes that don't have wealthy families to support them through college, it can be very hard. While coaches are signing million-dollar contracts, players are struggling to pay the minor expenses they may have. Paying student athletes also gives them an incentive to stay in school and to earn a degree, rather than trying to rush into professional sports. Large amounts of college players put their education on the line by trying to become professional athletes prematurely. Now let's take a look at what people are saying who don't support paying college athletes. The opposition to paying college athletes feels like they are getting paid enough through scholarships and room and board. The problem with this argument is that not all college athletes receive scholarships and room and board. It is only a select few who get those special treatments. The scholarships can be expensive, yes, but what do they really cost a school? According to the United States Sports Academy, it only costs the colleges about $5,000 to give out a $40,000 scholarship. That is pennies on the dollar, and these athletes generate over $500 million a year, not counting the millions they receive in payouts for special events like bowl games. So personally, I don't feel like the scholarships and room and board even come close to paying these athletes what they really deserve. Another argument is that once you start paying the athletes, there is no separation between amateur and professional sports. I understand where this argument is coming from, but how separated are college and professional sports really? Go into any sports store or Walmart, there is just as much college memorabilia as professional. The colleges market these teams like professional sports, and they make billions of dollars like professional sports, but treat and pay the student athletes like amateurs. Colleges and universities do offer a lot of compensation and benefits to their student athletes, including scholarships and an education. But is that enough compared to what they are generating for the school? Maybe, but what about walk-on athletes who don't receive any compensation from the school while putting in the same amount of time and effort? Doesn't their input deserve something? Student athletes help generate millions of dollars for their schools. There must be some program implemented to cover more of the student athletes' educational and living expenses. Maybe the question here isn't whether or not the student athletes should get paid, but rather are the institutions compensating the student athletes fairly enough for their services?